Hi everyone, my name is Dashi, and today's video. Oh, I forgot the mic is kind of far and move it right a little bit because I don't really want to talk about this shit too much. So let's just get into it. So, Jailbreak 13.3 patch is out, and where's my tier 9 Japanese cruiser? World Gaming. I guess I'm gonna have to wait for next week, I guess. So, yeah, instead, we're just having a new Dawn Gear, even though my Golden Week is not here yet. I want to play that cruiser. Well, anyways, so new downhill equals new ship, and we're all gonna say good or not good. It's all about you because this ship, not my playstyle, and I don't play American Battleship. So here it goes. I'm not just gonna talk about the same as usual. It's just that you're gonna figure out yourself to gonna think it's good or not. For me, I might just kind of get your information, then pretty much just show it to you, and what it feels like. So. New ship is a tier 10, a tier 9, tier 10, screw that. Let's just pull say tier 9.5, I mean, tier 9.5, West Carlson. A Iowa class at the 4th class. So here you go. By the way, still missing the New Jersey. Of course, Wargaming. Instead, we get the Iowa skin for the New Jersey. That's it. Wargaming, please add New Jersey to the game at least. I mean, you're just getting a little beautiful rebuild, fixing part. So, skip playing the game. I don't know. So, yeah, why did it cost 9.5 rather than a tier 10? I mean, it's a tier 10 showing, right? Well, I mean, if you guys didn't know, what happens to the Musashi part? So, Yamato class being the tier 10 and tier 11 and tier 9. But the way we're giving this balancing is depends on what its position is. Example, Yamato is a tier 10. Musashi is tier 9. So they have to balance the Musashi to make sure it's not going to destroy any of the tier 7. So they have to reduce the accuracy guns a little bit. And then make it A guns horrible and their anti-submarine really bad. And turrets be even more slower than Yamato. So yeah. But what is different when I'm talking about the Iowa up here? Well, Iowa is a tier 9. And West Coastin is a tier 10. But it's a tier 9 ship. But with the combat structure that has a tier 10 style. A tier 11 stuff inside there. So yeah. We're gonna talk about the combat structure later. So, problem came here. We got the Iowa in the tier 9. I mean, Iowa here. We got the Missouri. And then we got the Ulysses over here. They're all the Iowa class. And then we got the new one with the Wisconsin, but it's in the tier 10 instead. Pretty much. By the way, I did not include this thing. Yeah, don't judge me. I did not include this thing. Doesn't matter. I do not count this thing over here. So yeah, just get this thing out of here. I don't care about the Roosevelt Island. No, not that. No. So this is the first tier 10 Iowa class in the game. So I mean, the Wargaming decided to add the combat structure just to have a boosting on it. Now that comes with a cost. I mean, I played Iowa a little bit. I know our guns are pretty good. I mean, they're really accurate. But when I get to this goddamn thing, Jesus goddamn Christ, the guns! Holy moly! So, if you didn't know, combat structure, this thing is worked like St. Vincent. I mean but the other line, and so that's how the combat structure thing works. You had to hit the enemy target. If you didn't hit, you don't get the little stop bar to fill it. So yes, it means if you miss a single shot or miss the entire salvo, well, I hope you're gonna enjoy that long charging because you're not gonna fill the bar most of the time. Especially RNG, of course. So, let's get into the ship, shall we? First, armor layout. I mean, it's an Iowa class, so I do want to even let me explain about it. It's an Iowa, so you just look at armor. They're the same. They're just almost the same. I mean, except the part of side armor is a little more heavier. That's a little bit That's it. Everything else there is the same. So I'm not talking about the armor though. You just look at Iowa, you look at this thing. What about Citadel? I mean, here's Citadel. Right over here, under the water. Just like Iowa, I may. Do I need to talk about it? Oh, wait, actually, different. Iowa actually has to sit down on the top of it. But anyway, it's under the water. Here it goes. Iowa, they're almost the same. Almost. I don't really care anyways. I just want to get this out of my eyes so I can through this ship I'm gonna play. So, if you wonder why it's not in my primary ship list, because I'm not playing it. I'm not gonna play this thing. I'd rather play my Montana. I'd rather play my Yamato. I'd rather play my lovely Shikishima than this thing. I'm not gonna play for the combat structure. I mean, it's not bad. You get that reduction time, but did it matter? No. So, keep going. Let's just get this armor because I don't really care. Survivability. That's the only part. The war giving this size thinking. Okay, we moved to tier 10. Problem, it's the Iowa class. I mean, it's got a lot of hit points in tier 10, so let's just give it a little extra hit points. So, Iowa over here. Let me put it up. Let me just put this in here. Here's Iowa. You get 79k hit points, and you get the Winston Constant. You get that 2k hit points extra. I'm ready to hit myself. Yeah, that's clear. Doesn't matter. I mean, it's our class, so there's not a lot of battle. I mean, we're giving you not a lot of extreme massage hit points, so there's a sit right there. So here it goes. That's okay. But I mean, yeah, I'm fine with it. But extra hit points not bad. But 81k as on a fast battleship. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Let's get the alloys. Yeah, little hit points. So yeah, reduce armor. So that's the cost of armor, of course. So yeah, and like the Missouri, there's just pretty much Iowa. So here it goes. Yeah, I mean, and then tier 10. I think this might be a tough surviving. I mean, it's gonna be tough. Okay, armory. Doesn't matter. I mean, do I even explain this gun? Because if you know about Iowa class, then you should know about these guns. So, let's skip the entire thing, shall we? I don't care. Let's skip the entire thing. Your gun range. Well, look at the Missouri. Its gun range the same. Doesn't matter because of Iowa, it's just a 0.3 smaller. That's it. They're all the same. It's just an Iowa class. So I don't even worry about most of the information. That is making me a great job right there. Oh jeez, I was just making me more easy job right now. So I mean everything else is all the same. Doesn't matter. They're all the same. Real speed is all the same. Doesn't matter. Oh wait, disperse. So this thing have a 244 maximum dispersed. For some reason, while looking at the Iowa over here, 293, and that from my brain tells me that that seems pretty good, right? As good this, I can't hit any targets. If I miss a target, I feel like what is going on? It's just like you almost feel your bar, and then for some reason the last hit, so that bar stuck out at 92%, and you miss the entire several next one, or the enemy just disappear, and there's no one on your gun range, so it's like, that's great, that's my little lovely bar disappear, really like 50 seconds. It disappears so fast, so. Yeah, I mean, even look at the Missouri. You get a 294. They're almost saying disperse for Iowa and Missouri. And look, the Illinois. Doesn't matter. Illinois are different guns stuff, so it doesn't matter. You don't even look at that thing. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. This is disperse different. I think that you should fix it. Put that number back. Put it back down 4 in the middle 4 to a 9. So that should be 294 instead of 244 because I didn't see about it. Even they're the same. They're still the same thing. Mark 8. And you look at the Iowa over here. Very much. Yeah. Yeah, continue. Oh wait, didn't matter. That's just the same thing. Didn't matter. What about A guns? Let's look at it, shall we? I mean, they're the same thing. First, look at the A gun for the Iowa. A explosive. And look at the Wisconsin. A8. Oh, by the way, because it is an A bill, so like a little bit A bill, so it doesn't matter. So here it goes. Otherwise, they're the same thing. So, ooh, that makes just more easier now. Okay. Engine system. You actually is a fast battleship, making it faster than any other Iowa class. So, your max speed it can get you up to 34.1 knots. So, it's pretty fast actually. And look at the Missouri. You just get that 3 knots. So, and then you get the Iowa. 34.7. But otherwise, I would say they're all the same. It is a fast battleship, so yeah. But otherwise, they're the same thing. Didn't matter. Concealment. Oh well, didn't matter. All the same. They are the exact same thing. Didn't matter. This is Iowa. Yeah. By the way, except the concealment, the Iowa has better concealment because of tier 9. So here it goes. Same for the Missouri. Same thing. You get better concealment. Here it goes. Just get a little worse concealment because I don't have the concealment build here. By the way, they're all the same. There it goes. We'll get into size 8. Let's just change a little small number. Just a little bit. And then let's get a command structure on the ship. And we're done. That's a ship. That's a completely a copy-paste ship with a little small stat change. And adding a tier 11 other ship stuff into here. That's it. Jeez, that is like the lazy job of the ship. I mean, Iowa and Missouri have a different playstyle. You get because Iowa have a different the standard version, and then you get the Missouri with the radar. So yeah, and then you get the Wisconsin with the consumable stuff too. Command structure thing, but the problem is the tier 10, so it doesn't matter. It's not straight to tier 9 because the tier 9.5 instead. Oh, let's get into the equipment thing now. First, you get a dimmer control party. Repair party, spotter planes or fighter, and then you get a different on 7 slot. So yeah, if you get a carrier, you're not gonna use this. If you're a carrier, then it doesn't matter. You're gonna shoot those plane with a depth charge, right? It'll be funny though. And then we got the combat structure, immediate system reload. So what it does is reduce your main barrel reload by 50%. Oh, that's pretty good. That's like a main barrel reload booster consumable right there. That is good. Wow. And then you get a consumable repair time by 80%. Oh, wait. Remember where this came from? St. Vincent. They're the exact same thing. And the design is also 22nd. Oh, kind of more about. But otherwise, they're just similar thing. It just has the main barrel reload difference, so yeah. Now, the part of the pain begins here. How to charge this thing. So, the way you charge is to hope you hit your target. If you missed, don't get the ship. Please don't. So, the way you protect this thing is by hitting enemy with your main barrel gun. By the way, secondary doesn't count, your depth charge doesn't count, your AA gun doesn't count, and your main guns. So, it means every 26.4 second salvo you fired, if you miss a single salvo, your next salvo that you fire, it goes back to 0. So, you hope you get a charge again, pretty much. Every time you charge, it's 6%. Every shell you hit. That means if you have a 9 shell firing out, and you just do the math, 6 on 9, what is it? 54. So yeah. It means you are able to, if you hit all 9 shell, you are able to fill with the half of the bar. But the problem is, if the target is literally dodging all your shell for at least one time, you're gonna have to wait for you're gonna have to recharge the entire thing again. So yeah, and by the way, that is a 50-second losing stat. Since really long time, right? Doesn't matter. Your real speed are 26.4. It means if you don't take any damage, you fire a salvo, your next salvo is a 26.4. It means after you finish the second salvo, if you miss the entire thing, even though your first salvo already hit the stop, your second time you missed it, well, good luck. Your second salvo, you missed it after all. The third salvo, gonna have to refilter that entire bar again from 0 because these are the American shell. Remember, they are so velocity. It means you have to make sure you calculating the travel time. Without calculating, you're gonna miss timing. So, the way you play this battleship is by firing your guns. Rather, firing all the salvo at the same time. So what it means is, your first salvo fired it, your second salvo fired it, the third salvo fired because the thing is setting is every time you're hitting it, the inactive bar resets every time you hit something. It means if your gun hit it, that is still a summer bar, so that time start counting. But if the second gun you fired it after that first gun, it reset again after hitting a target. Or even you miss the second gun, your third gun hitting it, that bar, that reactivating reset. It means instead of firing all your guns at the same time, just try to see if you can damage strike the enemy target. Just fire separately. That actually is good because that will slow down your inactivate the progress system counting down. So it means you do not want to fire a gun at the same time, but rather than separately. Unless you trigger that thing on, then you fire all the salvo at the same time. That's good. And also, when you finishing the bar, when the counting down like 5 seconds, and your guns are reloading like 2 seconds left, you can fire a salvo instantly, and depending on how far is your enemy target. If the enemy is farther, you can fire instantly. If the enemy is really close, you want to wait for that bar hit 1 second, then you fire your gun because you want those guns hit to trigger again. You're saying to trigger the bar again, so you can fill up another one. After firing after your consumable finishing it. Yeah, that's the way you play how to do the combat structure with this thing. And now we get into another problem is spotting, because if there is no spotting and enemy know that you're playing in Wisconsin, the way they can counter you is by not firing your gun for 50 seconds, and and they're gonna let your bar fill down to 0, and they're gonna start firing the guns at you again. Pretty much, even though it may cause their damage reduction, but thing is, it make you unable to fill the bar because if there is no destroyer cruiser spotting for you, you're not gonna fill those bars the entire game. You're not. Trust me, I actually tried it out, and if there's no spotting, yeah, I'm not fill those bars quickly enough. So, yeah, if you really want to play this ship, have a destroyer on your division to be able to spot for you, shoot a target. There it goes. Now we're getting to the upgrade that we're gonna put on it. First slot, Artillery Modification 1. Slot 2, I mean, you can go for Demon Control Modification 1 or Defensive Aim Modification 1. Slot 3, depending on how you're gonna play. Like for me, I like to play Collision Combat. Secondary Modification 1 is a good part for me. Otherwise, Beam Barrier Modification 2 or Artillery Platform Modification 1. But otherwise, I would just say secondary is better because you don't need range. You're not gonna hit any target with it unless you're shooting HE. So yeah. Slot 4, Demon Control Modification 2. Slot 5, the Concealment Modification 1. Slot 6, you have no other choice. You have to go Main Barrier Reload 3. Because if you go for any other way, you're playing a tier 9 Iowa. Why are you playing this thing? You just go play, we just can play a tier 9 Iowa instead. I mean, the reason why you want to play Wisconsin is because the immediate system reload. That's it. Otherwise, this thing is a completely Iowa. If you can't fill those bars, it's just an Iowa. It's just not worth playing it. If you can't fill any bar with the same in your entire 20 minutes and you try to fill those bars and you keep filling, you're just playing Iowa. So yeah. In the end, I don't know, but Command and Bill, Go Wheel Star. I can't say anything about this thing because I don't play American Battleship, so yeah. And my result is what I think is 7 to 9 out of 10. I can't give it a 10 because it's a tier 9 ship. So it's a tier 9.5 more of us. So yeah, it's a tier 9 ship in a tier 10. So. And then even though I have a combat structure, but it didn't matter. I mean, even though you get the combat structure that allows you to reload your main guns and your consumable, but if enemy not countering it, you're not gonna even be able to trigger those. So yeah. I mean, I don't even think about enjoying the ship. I just got this ship, and I don't play American Battleship. If you didn't know, I play Japanese Battleship most of the time. I kind of play German one. I don't play Russian one. I do kind of play the British one actually a little bit. I actually kind of like those ships too, but I mostly play is the the Japanese Battleship. I like the Japanese Battleship most of the time. So yeah, in the end, 7 to 9 out of 10. I can only go for this grade right here. I'm gonna go for this point as much as I can. But otherwise, it's on you. You can choose getting it or not to getting it. I mean, if you had a West Virginia 99, 44, I mean, you are able to get this thing for free. And that's pretty much the reason why is that this ship's not a good part of it, because it is free. So, yeah, even will get it for free for some people if you have that ship, so yeah. But do I recommend this ship? Not really. I mean, you got like all the tier 10 that we have right now currently. I mean, just take all the tier 9s. I mean, just put tier 10. You get the Louisiana. You get the Montana. You get the Ohio. You get the Vermont. And the Rhode Island. But that didn't matter. So yeah, it didn't matter. Yeah, screw that thing. But otherwise, I mean, Montana's pretty good. Even though you get that extra guns. And you get the legendary module. If you have it, that's pretty good. Iowa's pretty good too. I mean, the guns are pretty good. Good shell type because the bigger caliber guns. Secondaries are pretty good too, actually. And with a faster repair party system, it means that you get the faster charging. And Louisiana is just a battle carrier. You get a plane, you get guns. So yeah, here it goes. And you even get a lot of secondary on one side for emergency. And got a good A gun. And this thing is just the Iowa in tier 10. That's pretty much it. With a combat structure. So yeah, I do kind of now recommend it for any player that not good for American Battleship. That is including myself, because I don't play American Battleship. It means I do not recommend myself playing the ship. And so yeah, if you are the American Battleship lover and you have an American Battleship, that means this is good for you. This is a really good ship for you actually. If you're not okay to the show, that's pretty good. If you're not American Battleship lover and you're not good for any American Battleship, and you just keep missing the target over and over like me, don't play this ship, or maybe not. Maybe I'll think about not getting this ship because it's not worth it. I mean, you can play it if you can be able to get it for free, then that's good. Get it for free. Then pretty much it's just playing the port. But otherwise, if you try to use the broom to get in the ship, I recommend not, because I am not putting this ship in my port. I just gonna leave in the port and that's it, just like my other ship, because I got this ship, I'm gonna try it out. If it's good, yeah, pretty good then. But if I don't like enjoying it, but then I'm not gonna play it, because I'm gonna enjoy Masashi, Yamato, and Shikishima more. And sometimes Asuma, kinda. In Climax, of course, so yeah, that's the way I play it. So otherwise, I mean, 7 to 10 and 9 out of 10. It's not a bad grade, so yeah. The end. I'll see you guys in the next video. Me, Itachi, is out of the field. Well, I'm not playing the ship anymore, so don't even think about telling me playing it again. Unless someone just say, please play the ship, just play more. I just think about maybe playing it, but otherwise, I am not touching the ship, except Iowa, of course, because New Jersey. Other than New Jersey, I do have to do some little content for the New Jersey, of course, because they didn't even put New Jersey in the game. It's just to give the Iowa a skin for the New Jersey. That's it. So yeah, the end. I'm done with this video. I'm done with this shit. I'm not gonna play it again. Yeah, the end.